Hey guys, welcome along to a new episode. In this one, we're going to be talking about cracking the code to happiness and just exploring kind of the science behind joy and well being. In this life, these days, you don't seem to go too far without coming across someone that's just miserable as sin and more than willing to bring you down and make you feel as bad as they feel. So you need to work on getting yourself into that happy place. So I've got a few tips here that I got in my research on a few different sites online. I'll duck into that after we get through these. I've got an interesting story about an experience I had literally the day before recording this video. So let's get into it. Alright, so number one on this is to practice gratitude. That's an old classic from me. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can lead to increased feelings of happiness and well-being. Start a gratitude journal where you write down things that you're thankful for each day. Number two is to engage in acts of kindness. Performing acts of kindness towards others has been linked to higher levels of happiness. Volunteer, help a friend in need, or simply practice random acts of kindness in your daily life. Number three is to cultivate social connections. Strong social connections are essential for happiness. Spend time with friends and family, nurture relationships and build support networks. Number four is to spend money on experiences and not things. Studies have found that investing in experiences such as travel, concerts, or classes tends to bring more lasting happiness than material possessions do. Number five is to practice mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation has been shown to reduce stress, increase positive emotions, and improve overall well-being. Incorporate mindfulness practices into your daily routine. Number six is to get moving. Physical exercise is not only beneficial for your physical health but also for your mental well-being. Regular exercise can boost mood, reduce anxiety and depression, and increase feelings of happiness. Number seven, and one I have to work on quite a bit at the minute, that is to prioritise sleep. Adequate sleep is crucial for emotional regulation and overall well-being. Make sure to get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to support your happiness. Number eight is to set and pursue meaningful goals. Working towards meaningful goals gives life a sense of purpose and accomplishment, which can contribute to long-term happiness. Set specific achievable goals and track your progress. Number nine is to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially in times of failure or difficulty. Research shows that self-compassion is associated with greater emotional well-being. And number 10, savour positive experiences. Take time to savour and fully appreciate positive moments in your life. Mindfully engage with enjoyable experiences to enhance their impact on your happiness. Alright, so I hope these tips helped you. These days it's more important than ever to work on that little bit of more happiness in our lives, because you don't have to look too far these days to find someone that's just miserable as sin, wants to drag you right down to their level and then beat you to death with the experience that they've got down there. And I said I was going to share a little story about that. I had an experience online yesterday with a person that was just out to destroy my day, essentially. He didn't have much luck with it. He had an issue, well, kind of an issue with one of the shorts that I put out last week on the subject of better sleep, and it was the tip of limiting your screen time to bring down the exposure to the light from your phone and your computer and that can affect the chemicals that helps you sleep. If you've seen the tip in the video, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this guy shows up in the comments and he's like, can you show me a source to back up your claims that you're making here, essentially? And I'm like, yes, I can. And I sent him towards a site where all the info is there, medically backed up by I want to say the sleep centre that it was called, or like a foundation towards sleep, that sort of deal. Info that's free to the public to view, and backed up by doctors and research and you name it, all that sort of good stuff. So I says I can send that over to him, and he texts back, he says, nope, that's not a source. So that got into a bit of a back and forth about, kind of like, how is that not a source? This is like, it's medically backed up and all that sort of thing. And he's like, no, definitely not. I work in the the health field, and that's not a reliable source. You should not be sending people towards internet sites and websites and all this sort of stuff to get medical information. And I'm like, well, can you show me where I should go to find this sort of stuff? So he literally sends me a link to a website that gave me exactly the same information that I had on this website. So essentially, this guy was out to start a fight because I took the info from source A, where he wanted me to take it from source B. And that's the only difference there was on it. And no matter what I said, everything that I was given to him in the conversation was completely wrong, and everything that he was giving me from his side of the conversation was completely right. But again, coming from two different sources but exactly the same information. And I'm like, why are you even trying to start an argument over this whenever the information in the video is 100% accurate? The source I got it from was 100% accurate, and it's also the same information from the source that you feel that I should have taken it from in the first place. So you're going to get this. That's just the way life is at the minute. There's no shortage of people that are just down and out, angry as sin. Everybody has their own reasons to not be happy these days. I get it. But if you're going to spend your time trying to drag everybody else down and make them feel as miserable as, it just does not make any kind of sense in my mind whatsoever. It's not a new thing. This is like 45 years of age. I've came across it multiple times in my life. Yeah, I think it's just a trait, a personality trait and humanity that I just never ever really got. And I don't think I ever will yet. It's like, oh, I am not happy, I am miserable as son, and this guy over here seems to be having a nice day. I think I'll just go and start on him and make him feel as bad as I feel. It's a sucky thing. So I feel this is a subject that's going to be important to a lot of people out there, and chances are, because of this episode, I'll probably hear back from this guy again. According to this guy's profile, this wasn't a young man either. This was a guy easily in his 50s that just, trolling like a teenager. But that's it. Again, hopefully these tips has been helpful to anybody out there. If they have been, let me know in the comments below. Follow the channel, subscribe, and that. I got kind of mixed up there. I was going to get into the podcast, but if you are listening to the audio, I do appreciate it. So follow, rate, and review over here. Check out the website Coins Age Media for everything else that's happening, and until the next episode, stay safe, and I will talk to you all then.